What's going on, Raider Nation? I am Joe Morley, and I'm back for Week 11 of the NFL season. And if you're a Raider fan, you're pissed off, you're mad, you're angry, everything and anything about the Raiders you're pissed off about because, holy heck, we expected the Raiders to come out and at least hang with the Chiefs, right? That's what they've been building for. They built the team to compete with the Chiefs. And then the Chiefs come and they toyed with the Raiders. They toyed with them. Like they whooped the Raiders' ass. And then they were like, hey, we'll just play along with you guys. We'll play along and just play with you and just treat you like a cat with a little mouse toy. That's what they did. If you're a Raider fan and you were not pissed off after Monday night, then you're not a Raider fan. You don't know. Because we got so excited. The last 2 years, we were like, yeah, we're 6-4, 6-3, 6-4. And then boom. This year felt different. Raider Nation. But it's turning out to be the same shit. We went into the bye week. As the number 2 seed in the AFC. Not the number 2 seed in the AFC West. The number 2 seed in the AFC, right? And now, 2 weeks has gone by. 2 losses in a row. We lost to the Giants. Lost to the Giants in the red zone 6 times. Bad loss. Too bad. And then we lose to Kansas City. And not only just lose to Kansas City, we get blown out. Blown out by Kansas City, right? It was 41-14. And the Raiders were hanging with them for a little bit. Then Deshaun Jackson did whatever the hell he was thinking about doing. Catch that ball and run in the end zone. That's what you do, right? You don't catch the ball and go, hey, let me go find somebody. John had to juke him. No, catch the ball, run into the end zone. That was the game changer. Derek Carr, I know a lot of people were like, well, Derek Carr, he just threw the ball up. And we were going to punt anyways. I don't give a damn. Plant your feet, make a throw, or take the damn sack. What happened to the days of taking the sack? Derek Carr, I've been trying to defend you, but sometimes you make it tough. And that loss right there, I put a post on my own Instagram, and I was like, same old Raiders, right? Same, different season, same shit. And it just pisses me off. Raiders have to turn it around, but they have a tough schedule coming up. But here we go. I didn't even get to play the clip yet. We're 2 minutes in. Here we go. All right. Welcome to the Silver and Black Allegiance. As you guys know, I am Joe Morley. Usually I am joined by Juan of the Max and Juan cast, but we couldn't get our schedules to match up well today, and I didn't want to leave the Raider Nation hanging and let you guys know that I'm pissed off because I know you guys are pissed off. 2 losses in a row. We already talked about it. I already told you how we went into the bye week and everything fell the way that we needed to. Then all this crap with the rugs and all that stuff. And you know what? After the Gruden thing, I thought Coach Rich Bisaccia was going to be good. He's been crap. He doesn't look like he has the leadership abilities to lead this team. I know how everybody was like, oh, we're not getting yelled at on the sideline anymore. We're making a mistake, but we're not getting chewed out when we come to the sideline. Well, it looked like that's what the Raiders need, right? Because they came out, they played great, and then now they're getting their butts kicked. They lose to the Giants, you lose to the Chiefs. You didn't just lose to the Chiefs. You got your ass kicked by the Chiefs. You got your ass handed to you. Like, it was the worst ass kicking I've seen in a while. And it reminded me of the old Raider days. And that's what pisses me off about it, because I thought the Raiders changed. And no matter how much Derek Carr comes out and he grabs the microphone, right? He grabs the microphone and he's like, this team is different. This team right here, this Raider team is different. Usually when we get our butts kicked, I'm the first one in the building and I see nobody for hours. But I came in and people are beating me to the building. I don't care. To be honest with you, I don't care. Win some damn games. I don't give a damn if the team is the best team that you've had because you're still producing the same shit. You're still producing the same results. I don't care if you say this team is different and you still go out and lose damn games. You still go out and get blown out. That ain't different to me. That ain't different to me. Yeah, you can be best friends with this homie. You and him can be working hard as hell. But at the end of the day, wins are what matter in the NFL. And I don't care how different your team is if you're not putting up wins. And Derek Carr, I'm a big supporter of Derek Carr. I have been, always will be. But damn, man, like after that Kansas City game, there wasn't much I could say about him, right? 25 of 35, 261, 2 touchdowns, and the interception that he just lobbed up there for no damn reason. And yeah, were they going to punt probably? Yeah, they were probably going to punt. But I don't care. Plant your feet. Jonathan Abram just getting eaten up in that secondary. Like we were like, that was one of the guys that we were going to watch coming into the season. Jonathan Abram. Can he calm down? Can he do his plays? But now he's getting burned. I think they've completed like 12 of 12 passes against him the last 2 weeks. He's just getting eaten up in coverage. Maybe we should look at just letting him go back and run and hit some people because that's probably what he's only good at. I don't know. I had so much promise for the Raider team at the beginning of the season, and it's kind of wearing down, and it's kind of seeming like, I'm looking at the upcoming schedule, right? We got the Bengals, the Cowboys, and if we lose to the Bengals, I know it's not the same old Bengals, right? The Bengals are better. Sorry, I got this cough. The Bengals are better. And at that time, like I said, when I preached about the Raiders being the number 1 team or the number 2 team in the AFC, at that time, the Bengals were the number 1. So the Bengals are on a 2-game losing streak. The Raiders are on a 2-game losing streak. But they're the Bengals. They're the Bengals. They're the team that everybody should be. They were playing, like we had hope for the Raiders, and we still do. But something needs to change, and I don't know what it is. Nobody's going to sit here and say Henry Ruggs was an elite wide receiver, right? Like he was like Mike Evans or DeAndre Hopkins, and we lost him. No, he was an up-and-coming receiver that could have been something, but he wasn't. Nobody was scared of Henry Ruggs. No NFL defensive back will sit here and go, I'm scared of Henry Ruggs. No, the Raiders would admit that their wide receiver core is a work in progress. Brian Edwards is starting to become good. He's starting to become the guy, but nobody's scared. Nobody goes into to face the Raiders and go, this wide receiver core is going to be one hell of a core, right? We got to hold them back. No, nobody's scared of this wide receiver core. So losing one guy shouldn't make this big of a difference. One, the Raiders have absolutely no running game. Absolutely no running game. Say what you want about Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake, but that offensive line hasn't been able to get it going, which could be impacting. But why aren't the Raiders using Foster Moreau more? Foster Moreau would be a starting tight end on any other team besides the Raiders because they have Darren Waller, maybe besides the 49ers and the Chiefs too. But he would be starting. Use him. Spread Darren Waller out. Spread Foster Moreau out. Use Foster Moreau as a tight end. Use Darren Waller as a wide receiver. And start going to Darren Waller more. Look, Darren Waller is a superstar. Treat him like one. Treat him like a superstar, right? It doesn't matter if everybody on the damn field knows that you're throwing the ball to Darren Waller. You throw the damn ball to Darren Waller, right? Make the plays happen. Our defense is having a hard time getting off the field on third downs. Is that because Gus Bradley is calling something simple on third down? Is he relying too much? I don't know. But defense needs to get off the field on third down. But I, as a Raider fan, am sitting here right now at the Raiders are 5-4, and I'm pissed off. And I'm looking at this team like I picked the Raiders to go 10 and 7 this year. And I don't know how much hope I can have in the Raiders going 10 and 7 anymore. I'm looking at my prediction and thinking, damn, was I wrong? Maybe if the Raiders start playing well, we'll get there. But the way the Raiders are looking the last 2 weeks and since their bye week, and maybe it's just all this shit just piling on top of the Raiders, right? Maybe it's just all the drama coming down, and the Raiders have so much talent. But at the end of the day, when you have so much going on, you can only carry the team so much, right? I'm seeing 2 more wins. That's 7, right? That's 7. But I mean, I still have hope, and I would still love for the Raiders to make the playoffs, but they have to show me something. They have to come out against Cincinnati and show me that they want it and they're making some changes. But other than that, if they come out and they show up like the Chicago game, like the New York Giant game, or even worse, they show up like the Kansas City game again, the Raiders are completely done, and we can write them off and we can say, see you next year, see you in 2022. They have to come out and they have to completely dominate the Bengals, and they have to win the game, and they have to win the game convincingly. And then they have to turn around, and they have a short turnaround to play the Dallas Cowboys, who I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, the Cowboys are so damn good. No, the Cowboys are beatable. The Cowboys haven't played anybody tough, right? They played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They played the Chargers the first 2 games, and they beat the Chargers, lost to Tampa Bay. And I think they played one other team that are over 500 since then. So their stats are a little inflated because they're playing a bad schedule. The Raiders are playing one tough ass schedule, and it's going to affect them. But I want to see more from the Raiders. I need to see more from the Raiders this week and even on Thanksgiving. And I'm telling you right now, I cannot sit there on Sunday or on Thanksgiving and watch another Raider game like I just did on Sunday night against the Chiefs, because I'll lose my mind. And I'll come on here and I'll be yelling and screaming, because that will be the same old ass Raiders. Derek Carr, you're promising and you're saying this team is different. Get them there. Show us the diehard fans. I'm talking to Raider fans all over the world. I've been talking to them all week. And I've been talking to people that have tickets to the game. And they're like, why am I going to spend this much money to go watch a mediocre team? Like, they were excited and they went to games at the beginning of the year. And they spent their hard-earned money to go there. And they're believing in the Raider Nation. But then we see them let down, like in games that they should win. The Charger game, I don't care. You lost that game, cool, okay? But then you lost to the Bears and the Giants. Those are the 2 losses that I'm looking at like, we should have won those damn games. We should have won those games. Sorry. And then the Chiefs game. The Chiefs haven't done anything, and you made them look like the MVPs that they were. And Patrick Mahomes just played with you. And then Travis Kelce at the end of the game is like, I got my swagger back. I can't do that. I can't. You were built to beat the Chiefs, the one team that you were built to beat, and you got your butts kicked. So tell me how I'm supposed to react to that. Tell me as a Raider fan how I'm supposed to come and be like, yeah, Raiders all the way. It's tough. Anyways, this week, Cincinnati Bengals. Hey, they got a tough offense. Joe Mixon's looking good. Jamar Chase is one of the top wide receivers in the league right now. T. Higgins still doing this thing. That offense is good. But the defense, the Bengals defense is what you got to be looking at, because they've improved just like the Raiders on the defensive line. Are they beatable? Yes. But the Bengals are no joke. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the Cincinnati Bengals, and we can sit here and laugh at them, the Cincinnati Bengals are absolutely no joke. And the Raiders could have a problem with them. And I'm okay. So I know they've lost to the Jets, and I know they lost to the Browns. I'm trying to think of who else they've lost to. But I'm not. Well, they had a bye week last week, so that gives them they had all 2 weeks to game plan for the Raiders, which I don't know if you needed it, because the Raiders' offense hasn't been looking good. They had 2 weeks off. They're coming off. Maybe, they had to sit on a 2-game losing streak, went into the bye pissed off, and now they're going to come play the Raiders. They got to travel across the country into Vegas. That might affect them. But the pass rush needs to get there on Sunday. It needs to get to Joe Burrow. You need to hit him, and you need to hit him hard, and you need to shake him up. But Derek Carr can't make these mistakes. He can't just toss the ball up and be like, it's 3rd and 20, so I'm going to throw the ball up because we're going to punt anyways. No, I know what people are thinking, but anytime an interception happens, it's still a momentum change. Even if it's 3rd and 20, you throw an interception 40 yards down the field and you feel like it's a punt. The other team still gets the momentum because they're still like, yeah, we intercepted it, right? It's still switching that momentum over. All right. I don't want to take too much more time. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to say Raiders bounce back and win this game, and they win their 6th game of the season, which they desperately need because we're getting into the time of November and December where you can't drop games. You need to win these games. I'm going to go low scoring. Let's go 20. I can't. Let's go 23-13. And that's like me throwing up a Hail Mary like Derek Carr does, right? Because that's like me trusting Gus Bradley and this defense and me putting everything I just talked shit about the Raiders and still having that hope. I still have the hope that they win the next 2 games. If they win the next 2 games, Raiders go to the playoffs. They win Cincinnati. If they beat Cincinnati, they beat Dallas. Book them a flight for the playoffs because that's where they're going. If they lose Cincinnati or Dallas, I'm just being real, Raider fans. You can come and attack me and you can say, Joe Morley, you're not a true Raider fan. I've been a Raider fan my whole damn life. I've been a Raider fan for 35 freaking years or whatever it is. I don't know. I probably came out of my mom and be like, Raiders, right? So it doesn't matter. I've been there. I've been through the ups and downs. So I'm a realist because I've seen the shit happen before. I've seen the ups and downs. I've seen when we play good. And I could tell you when the season's going down. Right now, I need to see what the Raiders are made of. And I need to see the damn Raider team from a couple games ago come out here and completely dominate the Bengals. And if they do that, let's move on to Dallas. If not, 2022, we got hopes for you. Anyways, guys, I'm Joe Morley. Next week, I'll be joined by Juan again. Raider Nation, let's stay strong and let's see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I will be back before Thanksgiving, so we'll try to do a show right before Thanksgiving. But let's go. Let's go. Raiders!